Okay, I said less than a minute. It might have taken a little bit longer. I like to reiterate. Whatever I'm trying to communicate with the on a video. I'll call her and I'll drive her crazy with calls right now. So it might take a little bit of a break just to do that. And if I manage to get that done, I can cut these down to the same size as the other ones, which was 545, route out the ends and glue everything together and call it, and call it. Finally, say it's done. At least this part. We could cut the drawers as well. So while she sees this message and all that, I could start cutting out the drawers. So I'm gonna go into the workshop, into the garage. I'm gonna go bring the panels in, hopefully before it starts raining. That's gonna take me at least like 10 minutes, maybe less. I'm exaggerating here, but I'm pretty sure I only need one panel for the. Oh, I minimize that. OBS doesn't like to be minimized and reopened for some reason. Hopefully it doesn't crash, because it's been crashing. Let's see here. It didn't crash right now, so that's good. Let's see, do I have the drawer layout on this computer? I think I did make that. Yep, I did. Okay, so okay, why are there only 3 panels here? And I bought 2 and 2. Okay, these would be what? This is the bed. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, and these would be the other pieces for the bed. Yep. And we have the other 8 right here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So I only need one panel right now. Yeah, hold on. Yeah. I needed 2 panels because right now I only have enough for 2 drawers on the chest of drawers and not for the whole 4 drawers. So, and then on the other drawer, on the other panel, I'm only gonna take off like a slither. So, okay, I need one 1/4 inch panel and one 5/8 panel. I'm gonna bring them in and we'll set them up, and we can cut that out while she looks at the template and what I asked her, and see if she says yes. I'll go on a be right back sign. I will blow up her phone for a bit, and I will see you with panels here in the workshop. So I'll be right back. Okay, we're back. Let's see here. Hopefully headphones are connected. Let's see if that's the case. Yep. She wrote back that she can't talk right now because she's on, work. And I said, well, that's fine. Just call me like at 12 o'clock if possible to see if you accept a design change that could save us like a couple of days of work. And you can get your bed earlier. So, hey, hello there. Welcome in. Okay, so what now? If I'm going to work on the drawers, I would need to move everything out of the way. So let's do that real quick. I should definitely put this where it goes. Just right now. The crib is almost done. I still have to do the drawers. And I have the footboard cage section is on here. I'm contacting the client to see if she won't mind if I just keep this bottom section straight and not arch it as well. Because if I arch it, it's gonna take me forever to finish. Oh wait, I haven't moved the camera, and I might be like off camera here. Sorry about that. Let's set this back to where it's supposed to be. There we go. I could show you guys here in a second. I just put this away because I had the instructions for this bit kit and the tongue and groove kit, and it got wet. It got soaking wet, and it was completely my fault. I tipped over, I think it was the kettle. Yeah, it was a kettle. And I just made a massive mess. But let's just put this away now, make sure nothing gets too damaged anymore. I'll leave the router out because I'm going to use it still. I need to do the tongue and groove. This time we would need the tongue because the groove was already done. I wanted to show you the... it was on the bench where I do like coffee break, and it just was trying to do something real quick, and whenever you try to do something fast, that's when things go haywire. And I just knocked it over. I think I was cleaning up the area and just knocked it over. It flooded the instruction manual for the bit. Yeah, I should definitely charge these up again because I've been using them for a couple of days on the job site and have not recharged them. Yeah, I was almost dead. So let's put this away. Put the pencil with the other pencil so I don't lose it. So I cut the top arch of the footboard crib section. And let's see if I can show you without making a giant mess here. Everything's clamped down, so it shouldn't fall. But you know what? I'm not going to do that. So, this used to, the top part, of course, used to be a rectangular piece. I cut off the arch. The bottom section on the design, I made it so that it also had an arch. So it would follow all the way down to here, up to the points. And then the pieces that would go into it would also follow that arch. What happens, I would have to make two other templates just to get that to work. And ideally, I wouldn't have to do any of that. So I complicated myself to that point, and now I'm trying to get out of it. So I'm contacting the client to ask her if she minds if I just leave this flat, because she wants the bed already like finished. Where's the bed? Where's the bed? Where's the bed? I'm like, well, I'm finishing the bed and I still need time. So I'm gonna tell her, you know what, I could finish this today if I don't do that arch. Let me know if that's something that you definitely need or want, because then I can then give you an estimated time frame of how much longer it's going to take just to do that. It's going to take me at least a whole day just to finish the template and maybe route out all the pieces, mock everything up, and get that done. Or I could just leave it flat, cut everything flat, and put it all together today. And she's gonna call me later, like at 12 o'clock, and I'll tell her all this then, and see how that goes. Hopefully, she says yes, and I don't have to do this arch. Would have been sweet, but you know. Oh, here we go. See? We have the top arch. There should be an arch spanning from here all the way to the other side. And then the pieces would go into it with the tongue and groove. But then I would have to cut the tongue and groove to match that arch. And that is pretty tricky. So I want to see if she says, forget about the arch, just finish it. If she says that, I'm going to be so happy, because then I can get this out of here, call it done. At least the bed. And then I have to do the drawers, the chest of drawers. Is that the right name for it? Is it chest of drawers, or I know I called this something else another time. I'll always flip-flop in between terms here. English is not my first language, so I know what they call it in Spanish, but I don't know how they call it in English. Or at least I keep forgetting. Okay, and this piece, I also have to route out the edges, because this is sharp. I think I'll do that right now. I'll route out the edges, set this off to the side. And we can cut the drawer pieces. Let's not do ambient sound. So I'm just giving this a 1/16 round over. Have to sand this down and give it some wax as well. Could do that before moving it back to the garage where everything else is. I'll do a round over on the base here as well. Okay. And then on the interior, not so much. That doesn't really matter there. Maybe on this edge and the front edge here as well. Yeah, I should do that as well. On this side, I'm not going to do it because, of course, the other pieces butt up against this side. And on this top edge, I don't know. I'll probably wait until I put everything together and then I'll route this edge here. So I have like a little continuation here and it kind of levels out with the other piece. This needs sanding as well. It has a lot of tool marks, so this other side. Okay. So this needs sanding and wax. Could do that real quick. It's a little piece here. There's actually a little hole there. That's not great. Gonna have to find something to fill that out with. Luckily, I have a lot of hard maple just laying around. I'm not gonna use that. Maybe this piece. Could kind of maybe shave off a piece here and glue it on there. Or I could fill that out with putty as well, which I don't have. And I would have to go out and buy. I could probably just press that on there and glue it in. Let's grab the glue. Where is it? It's back here. Come back to it like a couple of minutes. Just a little drop. That's too much. Sand that down later. Grab one of these clamps. Probably reach in there. Let's see. Yep. I could press it in there and force it to conform. You're gonna go there and you're gonna like it. Yeah, this face is a little dirty and ugly, so we'll sand this down because this is the finished face. You know, I've been moving and pushing it everywhere around the house and stuff, so that was something that was gonna happen anyway. Um, okay, it can sand the top of this real quick. I have a tripod leg here. Boop. I did find my sanding block, but it's in the van, so even though I found it, can't use it because it's in the van. I have to go get it. Sander's over here, so let me just do that super quick. Don't want to sand this too much because it is already a little lower than what I wanted it to be. Welcome in. Sorry that this is off camera. I'm just trying to get this done. So my wife was like sanding the pieces, and she's like, "Why do you need sanding? It feels smooth." Yeah, it feels smooth, but touch here, touch here, touch here. You feel that little itty bitty little microscopic line? And she's like, "Yeah." Well, that needs to get sanded. And she's like, "Why?" That's like too excessive. I'm like, "No, it's not." No, it's not. When you do finish and then you start looking at it, then you can see all the imperfections because then all those little edges catch light and they're shiny and it's visible. She's like, okay, whatever. This might have moved a little bit off of setting, but yeah, whatever. Okay. So I can move this off to the side while that dries up. Let's put this on the floor where it won't get pushed or moved in any way, shape, or form. These have to come off of here. These are scraps. Just move them to the side. Oh, here's another sanding block. Something else we have to do, but it's a lot simpler. It's not going to take all that much time, is do the slats on the bottom. So that won't take much time at all. I'm going to be very aggressive with that. I don't need them to be perfect. It just needs to be on the bottom of the bed. Catch the mattress. It's basically a box spring. Hey, Boyd, welcome in. Lady Dragon, welcome in. So these would be the last pieces for the footboard. If she says cut them straight, I have to cut them down to size. So I can move these actually back here because the panel doesn't go further than this line on the wall. So move these over here for now. And let's see. Hey, dude, welcome in. How's it going? I'm good, man. I'm better. Let's just put it that way. I always say I'm good when I'm probably like about to lose my mind, but you know how it goes. I'm better. We are almost done with this, at least this phase of the project, which is the more labor intensive, the biggest piece of furniture, and you know, the one with the most parts. It's basically almost done. We still have some stuff to do. Yeah. Um, we're almost through this. I just have to finish up a couple of things. I made a change in the design. I just have to wait for the client to give me the okay. What? Sorry, let me just read that. I had the compressor going here, so air nozzle makes a loud screech. No, the drawers, I'm going to cut them now. The drawers are super simple, just 4 boxes. And we're going to cut them out of plywood that we have right here. In D&D, Dungeons and Dragons? I think you have asked, yeah. You were doing like a project, right? You're gonna stream it or something like that, I believe. If I'm still interested, I don't recall if you asked me if I wanted to play or something. I've never played D&D. Um, I've always been curious of what it actually entails, but yeah, I never played it. Um, so I don't know. I've never played it before. But right now I've been so busy. I haven't really had time to do anything. I probably play a little bit like of what's it called again? Deep Rock Galactic. I just play a little bit of that. Get a little adrenaline pump. Get out of there. Get off the computer. Just to continue with my day and that's it. But I haven't really been able to sit down and play anything um, for the longest time. Let me just get wrench here. Where is it? Here we go. Ow. Okay, I'll let you know. Um, Still have a couple of things on my to-do list that definitely have to get done. After that, then I'll reevaluate my life and reset, get myself back to, get my bearings again, see what I'm gonna do, what I'm never gonna do again, that kind of stuff. So, ow. Hey, no worries. So you launched it yesterday? How'd it go? How was the stream? Oh, did you pass Elden Ring yet? It was, I said 6 inches. So let's do 6 inches. This is a little too loose. Okay, well then. Now let's look at our drawing real quick. We have pieces here. They're all, I believe, 6 inches, 150 millimeters. That's 6 inches. There's a 1/4 inch panel. Okay. Let's see, where do I put this now? Let's move it back here. Block this door. Have to remember not to open it just yet, because I tend to just open the door and knock everything down. Okay, so this one panel of 5/8 inch maple, it's a good panel. You know, I'm not gonna complain about that. Thing is that it costs, I think the price went up 100%. So right now it's like crazy expensive. It was, I believe, 160 just for 5/8 inch panel or 15 millimeters. It's not even the thick stuff. Okay. Okie I keep forgetting that I could just use the crosscut bed sled to make sure that this is parallel. I have to turn these down or else I'm gonna have a bad time. See there, it grabs the whole weight of it, so lifts it up a bit. No worries. Here we go. Should probably raise the blade a little bit more. It's a little easier now. I took it apart. I pulled some pieces off, put them back in, and now it seems to work a lot better. It was very like resistant before, but I know where the guide bushings are, so I could lubricate them a lot easier. I thought it was something else further inside, but it's really right there behind the table saw blade. So 150 millimeters. I set it to 6 inches. I didn't set it to 150. 6 inches is not necessarily 150. Nope. It is a little bit more. So I'll do 150, like in the drawing. So I don't misuse the material, because I already subdivided it with that measurement in mind. So let's put on the vacuum. Don't want to breathe in whatever they put into these panels that guarantee them for 20 years of termite resistance. So that's meant for the termites, not for me. Let's vacuum this. Okay. I need 4, 5, 6 pieces. 6 strips. Can everybody see me well? Hopefully so. Let's minimize this. Yep, we're good. I could just cut the whole panel up because this whole thing is just going to get used as 6-inch strips, so could just keep on going until it's gone. Got a little too carefree there. I should definitely try not to stop a cut because they always end up kind of weird. Okay, this could now get put back. Why is it so dusty? It shouldn't be this dusty. I have the vacuum on. This thing is on as well. Ugh, whatever. Okay, I got those pieces. Now the 1/4" pieces. Let's see here. Depth was sorry. 463. I would go almost all the way. Almost all the way in there. It doesn't have to go all the way to the back. Forgot to take the runners out of my wife's car, so I'll have to look up for a Hafele's website. See if I can get the measurements for the drawer slides. Drawer slides. We have, I think they're the Accuride. They're simple ones. I believe it was like 18 inches. And let's see, installation instructions. They might give us a better view of, that's it, just one page. $12.7 mm thickness. Yeah, so it's like 1/2 inch. So I have to take off 25 point, it's an 1.25 inches? No. Sorry. 12.7. I think I always took off like 1 inch off of the sides. And that was enough. So I believe that's what I have here. Dimensions from here to here. $39 mm. What? Oh, yeah, sorry. Sorry. My God. Ah. Actually, I'm gonna go into the garage and check that out. Cause I have to. Let's say yes. Okay. So I'm gonna go into the garage, take the measurements for the width, and I'll be right back. So see you in a second. Okay, we're back. Sorry for the wait. I believe I have a accurate measurement of the bed and what we have to work with. So there are two drawers that are 1 millimeter different from each other. So the one is 912, the other one is 911. So from that we have to remove 12.7. Let me just do that real quick. From each side. So we have our calculator. 911 minus 12.7 minus 12.7 equals 885.6. That would be our first set of drawers. 885.6, and the other one is 912 minus 12.7 minus 12.7. Ah, darn it. 912 minus 12.7 minus 12.7, 886.6. Should have made that math in my head. It was pretty obvious. Dude. Okay. 885 and 886 would be our measurement. 0.5, just in case. We're going to do them 18 millimeters apart, deep. So I'm going to make first the frame, and then afterwards I will make the bottoms, because these will be put together with pocket holes, and then the bottoms will be inset with a groove. So we have to make that groove as well. I think I'm going to use the router bit that I have. We could use that to make the groove, because it only goes in 10 millimeters. Or maybe I don't want it to be like super exact 12 millimeters. Anyway, let's transition to here. We'll use the crosscut sled that we so elegantly put here on the floor. So this workshop will soon have, and what I mean by soon is maybe like a couple months. A couple of months I'll probably be free of all this line of work that I have right now. All this like built up work came out from nowhere. It's like, where all this work come from? I didn't ask for it. It's good. It's good to have work. I should not complain. Okay. Have that set up. So the measurement that we need, have to set up the height of this thing. There we go. And we're going to set the last piece over here as well. So that's 18 on the dot. We'll do the same over here. I'll probably buy like a full kerf cross-cutting blade, because there's a difference between the full kerf ripping blade and the full kerf cross-cut in width, and that can throw off all my measurements, because I've been using this saw blade for everything when I was doing like just kitchen cabinets, PVC cabinets. But when it comes to doing stuff in wood, you want the right blade for the right job, or else you're gonna have a bad time trying to cut, all the little itty bitty strips and stuff. Do I have space here? That's the other question. I'll cross cut these. And that's a no. Okay. Move some stuff around again. as always, that's a common thing to do in this workshop. Move you here, then we move it over there, then we move it in this spot, then we say maybe not, then we move it back, and just gotta do it. Hopefully I don't have to use this. Please, God, oh please tell me that just leave it like that so I can move on to something else. I wouldn't mind this project as much if I was a little bit more well equipped for it. It's been kind of a journey finding out that my tools are not good enough for this. At least one of them isn't. And finding out that maybe, yeah, I should spend the money and buy Festool Domino. And just get the job done, you know? It's not necessary, but if you're in a time crunch, it comes in handy. Sorry. Well, let me just check. Well, I have more wood that I need, but I closed it. Maybe, just maybe, I forgot that I was supposed to cut maybe one of these. Yeah. Well, there's one that's just strips, so that's good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Aha, but these are not the same strips. Anyway, I have to cut the wide pieces now, and then from the excess, I could just cut the tip off of each of them. Yeah, that's the way I actually like put them together, so for now, I almost did this wrong. Cut the tip, cut off one of the sides. We'll do this on 4 of these. One of these I cut wrong, so I'll just keep it for now. I'll cut the long pieces off of this afterwards. Did I change the camera view? I believe I did. Hold on. Yes. Okay, we're good. Microphone is working. Good. We are operational. Nah, I'm not going to extend that. Clean up the edges. It's a little brittle. I don't love this. So the guy I'm working with, he's Jeff. He's very American. um, he asked me if I know where they have like Baltic birch. And I'm like, no, I don't think we have that here. He's like, oh man, we're really trying to get my hands on it. And I'm like, I know. Guys love your Baltic birch. Let's do this. This is a lot more comfortable getting in and out. Okay, one more. Then we can cut the long pieces. But we need our sides first in order to really determine I don't need to actually cut this. I could just keep this one intact. So we have our 8 pieces, which is enough for the 4 drawers. These are the sides. And I will put this up like that and measure out 886 and 885 and butt it up against the outer edge here. So just to have my inner measurements. So I'll just extend the tape measure. Go 886.5 would be just around there. Make sure this is nice and pressed into each other. So our actual measurement is 855. 855. Just make sure here 885 and 886. Let's do this again. $886.5. Let's just do just don't want to split this like this. Okay, 854.5. 854.5. Let's just mark that down. And the other one would be a millimeter less, which would be 853.5. Let's just make sure that's the case. 885.6. I'm actually looking at 853. Nah, yeah, it's 853.5. 853.5. Yep. So let's do that. Let's mark that out here. Because we're going to need one in and one out. $853. My God, this thing just squeals so hard. Shut up. I mean, I need it now, but I could probably cut them all like that. Maybe. Can make this one just a hair bigger, and then butt it up against this and refine the cut. I'm sorry. Coughing fit here. This is roughed out. That's not the right side. Oh, I did not clean up this one. That's why it feels rough. Oh, what? This was not bolted on? Uh-oh. That's not good. I didn't bolt it on? Oh, wow. That was very reckless of me. Where's that bolt? Here it is. Wow. I have to see if, well, at least the other sides can be shortened. They don't have to be exactly 18 millimeters. These are the ones that have to come out straight, or else the drawer is just going to be all wonky. It's a good thing I saw it happen here. But why didn't it happen with the other ones? That's so weird. Anyway, maybe it was happening. I just didn't see it. Turn on the vacuum again. Wailing in the background. So if I butt these up together, it should give me 855, 885, sorry. 885, yep. So we're good. There's one done. There's an extra piece. This is for the other drawers. Just put that there. Now these... Oh wait, I have to do another set. Sorry. Another two. Although I already cut one of these ends. I think this is the cut end. Yep. That's the factory end. Now the other two would be a millimeter more, so I have to reset that. $884.5. Yeah, that would be it right there. Is that what I marked out here? I believe so. 884.5. Yep. The other side, I could put it 885 and then cut that little extra bit afterwards. Oh, wait. No, 850. Brain work. 854.5. So it's 855. I was like, wait a minute. Something's not right here. The brain just had a fart. There we go. Brain just had a moment. Flip it over. I forgot I wanted to trim one of them back. Yep, that's the difference. And just make sure. Yep. One of these two needs to be trimmed down on the bottom. Make sure. Yep. Okay. Now with all these pieces, I'm gonna put a little bit of edge banding on the tops of these. Where's the other two? Oh, the other 4. 6, sorry. This piece is right here. I think I'll do the edge banding now. That way I don't have to worry about that later. I don't have a lot of this, but I have some really thin strips here. The problem is that I don't have a lot of it, and preferably they should all be the same thickness. This will only go so far. So and cutting a strip like that could be kind of tricky. I could probably take it out of this piece. This looks pretty straight. Yeah. Could cut like thin strips of this. I don't think I'm gonna need a whole lot of it, but I'm gonna need some of it. There's some offcuts here that I could also take some pieces off. These look pretty straight. Start using off the smaller ones. This is enough for the bottoms. Yep. It's thicker than what I need. All the way through. Let's move or remove. I don't think I need to remove it. Just put that off like that. Move this over. The thing is, this is always a little tricky and dangerous. Ideally, I would butt it up against this and just run a strip, but I don't have anything to clamp down here, like, very well. So that could be out of the question. The other option is run it through here and keep moving it until we have enough strips for this. But that's also a little tricky. Or I have a couple of strips here. They're not going to get used for anything. I could cut them even though they're not like precisely what I need. It is pretty uniform. I could like cut this, glue it on, and then trim it off with the table saw, just run it through. These I'm not gonna use because these could be like the pieces for the bottom of the bed if possible. Well, let's see if that's the case. Hold on. Can I even use this? This is not long enough for those, but it is long enough for this. But it's not long enough for the center of the bed either, so I'll use this for these pieces. Just cut a couple of strips off of this. And then I can use this strip for a couple of these. I'll probably bake up for like 3. And 2. 1 for the top. So I still need 6 more of this and 7 more for the top. I'll probably get 7 out of this one. Let's see if this is going to work. Could set it up so it's just leaving out a hair, little thin strip on the other side. And let's see how that goes. I could push it through. Let's just set this fence up the right way so I don't have any mishaps. Not the best idea I had. I should probably grab my push stick and then for this. Thing is, I would have to reset every time. Oop. This is gonna get skimmed off anyway. There's a lot of blade marks, but I will run it through the table saw again once it's glued up, just to have a flat surface. So as long as I have one nice end, one side is really good. As long as I have that, I'm good. So I just keep on moving the fence every time. Make a cut. Problem with this is if I had a bandsaw, that would be great for this. Because I could just resaw all these little thin strips without problem. Oop. Where did it go? Oh. One, two, three, four, five. Start with the bottom ones. Two more. Uh-huh. Here we're entering tricky territory. We got these. What I'll do is I'll just glue this one on and trim it off. So we got these. Now I want cut the ones for the bottom. I think I'm just gonna do the same thing, but with one of these long pieces. Let's see, I could probably get some off of this. This is wide enough, so that's good. Yeah, it's a little wonky, but I think we can make it work. See how this goes. I don't know what's going on. I have the vacuum on. It should pick everything up pretty well, but it's just super dusty in here. Let's see. This is good enough for just one? Yeah. It's not gonna be enough, but that's okay. Yep. Actually could have gotten the pieces off of this. Continue. It might be, hold on, it might be that it's plugged up in here. Yeah. Something's clogging this thing up. Let's just take one of these strips. Mm. I have to dig in there, see what's going on. This isn't sucking that well either. Yeah, nothing's coming out. Ugh. Maybe I won't get a face full of sawdust now. Let me push that little bit in as well, because it makes a little mound right here. I was like, why am I getting a face full of sawdust? It's not supposed to be happening right now. Have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No, 4. This is not from here. Oh. Took off the tip of this thing. I should probably pick the nicer looking end. Four, 5, 6, 7, 8. I need 3 more. 3 more. I'll probably get maybe 1 more out of this. 1 to 2. Always, really can't. I really shouldn't like push it. The only way I could probably get something else is if I take off the top of this thing. But I'll just grab another piece. Have extras. Cut a few off of this. Only need 3. What was that shaking? I don't know what it is, but might be the blade vibrating. I have no idea. Okay, I could glue all these on. I could just tape them on, you know, put like blue tape over them and press them down. I don't necessarily need to press them on with what's it called? With a clamp. At least I don't think I do. Let's do that much. Uh. Hmm. Those are a little thick. Could just put like a arbitrary cross line and cut them all in one go. This was never this finicky. What's going on? Ooh. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Are these 8 pieces? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yep. I have to be vigilant. Where's my top? What's my phone? Oh, it's 12 o'clock. Did I get a voice call? Hold on. Well, I got a voice call, but it's not from the client. I'll call Duralis later. So I'll wait like 5 more minutes to see if the client calls me. If not, then I'll call her. Well, it's really overexposed here. There we go. That's better. But yeah, thank you guys for being here. I'm sorry that I haven't been as chatty as usual, but things have been kind of hectic here with this project. I do plan on finishing this, the drawers and stuff today, so I might be working up until late. She already told me that she would prefer Wednesday anyway, but I really need to know if she is going to accept it like it is right now, or if she's gonna want the arch. If she's gonna want the arch, I have to drop the whole drawer thing and finish that afterwards. But I have the pieces cut, at least for the frame, like the box. The bottoms, I still have to cut them out. So I first needed to do these sides, prep the groove for the 1/4-inch panel to fit into, and then we can continue on from there. But in the meantime, I have to wait for her to tell me what she wants to do. What I could do as well is just, I have a rabbet router bit, so I could like rebate or rabbet the bottoms, put everything together, then make a rabbet on the bottom and fit the bottoms in. But that tends to, I don't know, they tend to come off. So I'll probably, what I'll do is I'll continue with my usual way of putting drawers, is that I make a slot, a dado on the side, and fit the bottom into that dado. In this case, I'll probably shoot nails into it, some short nails, and little itty nails to go in and at an angle. Hopefully they don't pop out. Hopefully. I don't know what's going to happen there. But yeah. Anyway, I should go and take a small lunch break and continue on from there. Right now, let's see who's on. Right now we have Bavarian CA playing Cyberpunk again. Bebumstead, Johnson. Could go over to Bebumstead. I don't know if let's see who's on here. Oh, Jarlis did a foot check and I didn't, a shoot check and I didn't see it. Sorry about that. Oh, I can't hear a thing. What's going on? Oh, now it's connected. Hold on, this is connected to the wrong device. Where's the stereo? Ah. There we go. Now it's connected. Maybe that's why I couldn't hear anything. There we go. Yes, I'll check it out in a second. So I will see you guys in the next one. I'll jump into Bebumstead's channel. I'll read the chat later, but I will see you in the next one. Bye.